Well, hi, welcome to this edition of Hardtack. This one we're discussing marriages and finances.
Hey, it's me, your future you. You made some bad money moves.
Now we're totally screwed.
Still work at 103.
Your boss hasn't hit puberty.
Who's ready for their performance review?
Gonna hit down on a few things, from the old fart, per se. Let me tell you a quick story first here before we get going. My mindset. Back in my early days after I got out of high school and went through some short-term college, I had purchased my first house. And my first house was a 14 by 70 mobile home, all right? That was cheap living back then. But I bought a Kirby vacuum cleaner. Now, anybody who knows Kirby vacuum cleaners or have heard of them, they're like, oh, I can't believe that you would have bought a Kirby vacuum cleaner. Well, hang in there. So I bought a Kirby vacuum cleaner. Salesperson comes on over. They do their spiel, stuff like that. And they float this bullshit that it's $1,500. Well, I've always had a knack for smelling BS. And I knew there was no way that the wholesale cost on that vacuum cleaner was anywhere north of $100. So I said, look, you want to sell a vacuum cleaner, $400. I will give you $400, period. Well, of course, they got to call the manager, and then the manager wants to talk with me. Well, where did you come up with that price? And it's like, there's no way your wholesale cost is freaking north of $100 on this thing. I mean, we're talking the late 80s, early 90s. So I will give you $400 for it. I need a vacuum cleaner, but I'm not going to pay you a stupid price. It just ain't going to happen, all right? $400. So sales must have been slow, or new salesperson, or whatever the heck it is. But anyways, I bought this vacuum cleaner for $400. And yeah, back then that was expensive. But hang in here. This is going to get to the point of where we're going in this video. I didn't buy this vacuum cleaner because it was in front of me. I did not buy this vacuum cleaner for no more reason than it was heavy duty and you could repair it. That's right. So, as of today, right now, this vacuum cleaner is in my house. It is the only vacuum cleaner that I have ever bought. It does everything I need it to do. It can vacuum the carpet. I can put the snorkel on it. It will vacuum the hardwood floors. It'll vacuum the corners. It vacuums out any type of cobwebs in the basement. Over the years of owning this, yes, I've had to buy bags for it, but I've done some repairs on the up pipe. I've done some repairs on the impeller. I've done some repairs on the transmission. The point being is I bought this once, did a couple minor repairs on it, haven't wasted thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on vacuuming. I want to vacuum out a vehicle, I bring it outside, plug it in, and vacuum out my vehicle. I don't pay $3, $4, or $5 down at the car wash to vacuum my vehicle. I have a vacuum. I bought it. I bought a vacuum cleaner for that. Why are you cleaning your car and putting quarters in a machine at a car wash? Buy a vacuum cleaner, buy it once, you're set for life. That is my mindset. So you know where we're going here. In your marriage, whether you've done this or not, and I'm going to assume you have not done this, is set financial goals. Once again, this video series is about being in alignment with each other. 100% alignment. Whether this person wants something different or you have a different concept in something else, it's still, you need to be in alignment, even though the goals might be slightly different, meaning that she might want a brand new car. You're happy driving around any type of hoopty. You still have to be in alignment on this, all right? Without having financial goals, look at your life and your wife's life, or vice versa, husband's life. Look at your life without goals is like going to an airport. Imagine going to an airport. They have no radar on the plane. They have nobody directing traffic. They have no flight plan. Fucking planes would be crashing everywhere. And that is your finances and your marriage going down in divorce. Finances is the number one reason for divorces. Period. Go Google it. So if you're just married, you're getting married, you're living with somebody, which is a bad idea. I'll cover that in the future and why. Or you've been married for a long time and you've actually never had a discussion about finances and you're doing the living paycheck to paycheck thing. Well, stick around. The cat and dog videos can wait. I'll put some at the end for you, all right? So if you've never had this conversation, and maybe one person just takes care of the bills, or you pay these and then she pays those, or whatever the case may be, you've never had this discussion before, it's time to have the discussion. And how do you have the discussion? You don't want this to go to your mate and have this boom in the face. All of a sudden you got an idea because you seen this old fart on fucking YouTube. Timing is everything. And this is one of those times where timing has to be perfect. How do we start the conversation? Your finances are a mess. You know, honey, we should both go over where we are at financially and set up some goals. I don't, right now, you might want to drop this as you're leaving out the door or something so you're not trapped. Trying to give you some ideas here. This Sales 101, all right? So you drop that comment, whether you're getting out of the car, you're leaving the house, whatever, you need to drop the seed. Okay, we're dropping the seed that you want to have an adult conversation, because maybe in your marriage you've never had a fucking adult conversation. Then maybe later that day, the following day, when would be a good time that we should sit down and do this? Now keep it in mind that you yourself have taken several weeks to think this through. All right? You've got something written down on paper. Now you got to get in alignment with her. Sit down and go over your finances. What are your bills? What are you paying for? What is going out every month? What is happening with them paychecks? Jobs, how secure are your jobs? Stuff like this is stuff that needs to be discussed, all right? Otherwise you get the plane crash, which is the divorce, all right? Now this may take a couple times of getting together and going over what are our goals, what should we be doing, and you need to do bills together. And what you want to do is plan your bills. Majority of companies do have plans where you can pay them all at the last week of the month. You can go to most providers and say, okay, can you change our billing to this part of the month, meaning the last week of the month? Which now you got to be fiscally responsible to take your paycheck, or if it's automatically deposited, to leave it there. Don't spend it. Because the following month, now we're going to start paying all of our bills at the end of the month, or the last week of the month, whatever the case may be. We want to pick a time that we can spend an hour and pay all the bills. Where are we at? What is our output per month? If you got credit cards, what is our balance and what is the interest? You ever look at a credit card statement online? They purposely don't show you the balance a lot of times. They show you what you can spend, and they sure the hell don't show you what you're paying for interest and what that interest costs you every month. So every time you leave for work, you're paying somebody else all the time. We need to end this by making goals. You need to know what you're putting out, period. And you both need to be on the same boat, filling out the bills together. This is responsibilities. This is how you set your goals and achieve goals, by knowing where you are in the ocean of debt. Got to know this, very important. And this bullshit of, well, I only live once. Yeah, you're 100% right. And how stressful do you want that to be when you're living that one time? Every day, every week, have to worry about finances? It's not the way I want to live. And it's not the way you should be living either. So let's discuss how to buy something. And before you hit that clicker, you better hang around. How do you buy something? Well, he's a fucking dumbass, man. You go and you just, I like it, I buy it. Yeah, that's why you're in the situation that you're in. Let's take this truck right here. This truck right here I have repaired and I'm selling as part of my income. I like to do that. I like to take something like this truck that I literally towed out of somebody's field that wasn't running, and I fixed it. And it's a beautiful truck now. So, not about vehicles, just about how to buy something. So this right here, 2006 Ford F-150, is known to have timing problems, is known to have head issues, is known for having coolant issues, is known for having frame rot, is known to have all kinds of issues. How do I know that? I looked it up. We live in times now where you can look shit up before you buy it to know what you're getting into. So, you and your other half, somebody or both of you have decided that you want to buy a widget, a green widget. You go to the internet and you look up widgets. Now you find that there's low quality ones, mid quality ones, high quality ones. Then you look up How do you repair this widget? And almost nothing comes up. That's a really good widget. Follow me. You look up a 2006 Ford F-150 and you'll have 1,000,000 pages of issues that this thing has. So if this is the widget with 1,000,000 problems, don't buy this widget. It's as simple as that. Buy something of quality, buy it once. All right? That was easy, wasn't it? You have the power in your fingers. You stare at the fucking phone the whole day. Instead of looking at cat and dog videos, do something smart with the phone. Start living life and get on board once again. Get both of you on board. There's an end of life, all right? We're going to get there, but there's an end of life. And you need to get in alignment here of where you're going and get goals set up. One of those goals is less is more. We are constantly rammed in our face all the time of advertisements all the time of the new next trendy thing. And the new next trendy thing is some kind of water cup. Something that contains fluid that you're going to drink out of. And because Joe Blow is advertising it, and it's the big trend right now, you run out and you go get it. Why? Why did you go get it? Well, I don't know. That immediate self-gratification of buying something needs to stop, end. That is not the way you end up in retirement comfortably. That is not how you end up at the end of the month having money in the bank. Because you're constantly getting the next trendy thing, paying out the money. And yes, I blame our government on this. Our government is so fucking irresponsible. And when you let the kids know that you're irresponsible, the kids are going to be irresponsible too. We're the kids. Because they lie, they're corrupt, and they're spending money at a rate that God only knows when it's going to crash, but when it does, we're going to be SOL'd. Guarantee that. So you two are going to sit down and take a look at your finances. You've gone through what I just suggested on how to get to that point. Because you don't want to throw your mate into this holy jeez mode. Because this is going to be fresh and new. Might not have never had a real conversation, an adult conversation about finances. Right now, where can you save money? Let's talk about these stupid phones for a moment. Devices, whatever you want to call them. Money wasting is what it is. Why do you need to have the next best phone when you've only had yours for a year or 2 years? Oh, well, this one's got a better camera. This has got a better that. This one does this better. I assure you, besides a few minor differences, that a 4-year-old phone is just as good as the phone that they just came out with. Except it has some new kind of cool features. And if you live your life like that, you need to fucking reassess your life. I can guarantee you that. So let's stop buying these excessively stupid phones just because it's the next best thing. Let's start saving on service. Are you with a major carrier? Do you know why you spend $40, $60, $80, $100 a month with that carrier? Because that carrier is the one who says, oh, we have the new next best phone. Come on in and get it. Instead of paying $1,200 for the phone, well, we're just going to set you up with another contract. It's going to be $30, $40, $50 a month to finance the phone. And then your service is, you know, $60, $80, $100 a month. Stop the cycle of stupidity. Let me give you an example. There's all kinds of these services out there, but Mint Mobile. You can get an unlimited plan from Mint Mobile for $30 a month. Covers everything. And they've got phones, except you finance them. In the end, if you take 3 years, and let's say you're with Verizon, and they give you the next best phone, they give you the service, you go over by Mint, you buy the phone, and you use their service. In 3 years, you will save yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars going to Mint Mobile. Period. Money saved right there. And when the phone decides not to work anymore, that's when you get rid of it. And not a moment before. I've had my same phone for more years than I can even remember. Works just fine. Just as fast. It's 4G. Ooh, oh my God. Oh, geez, you know, 5G is so much faster. I've used 5G. It's not any faster than my phone with 4G. TV services. What do you have for television services? Do you need them? Do you need that $100, $150 a month bill every month for some type of TV service? Everybody's different. I understand that. How much do you use that service? On that service, how many channels do you actually watch? I'm telling you, if you get a Fire Stick or a Roku, there are tons of free, no charge television services on there. And the highest percentage of the time that you'll be able to watch what you like to watch, and it'll be free. All you need to do is invest the time, get the Roku, get the Fire Stick, plug it on in, and do some searching and find everything you like, lock it in on the app, and you are set to go. Free. Philo TV, $25 a month. Got most of the channels that I would ever need. If you have Prime, if you got Amazon Prime, did you know that they have free TV? And all the movies? And all the Prime stuff? You're already paying for it, use it. Do you need to have the other TV service then? Amazon covers the gamut. I'm here to tell you, pretty much everything is there. How can you save money so you're not living this paycheck to paycheck thing? So we've got the phone. We've already knocked the phone down from $80, $100 a month to $30. Now, yes, you got to pay a whole year in advance after your introductory 3 months. And let me tell you something, if you can't pay $30 a month for a whole year, you need to reassess your fucking life. That's how bad your life is financially when you can't do that. So we've already knocked the phone bill down substantially. Anywhere from $40 to $60 a month. Boom. That bill's down. TV service. Do what I say. You already knocked it down. $100 a month. How much is that a year? Geez, almost $1,600 a year. That's conservative. Probably more than that. You're probably going to save about $2,000 a year. Just by doing those two things. Next hint. Buy shit when it's on sale and on sale only. Now this next thing, this comes with time of getting your ass out of debt and getting on alignment, getting goals set up, And let me give you an example with me again. 7 years ago, I found coupons for Scott toilet paper. One of our big box stores had a sale on Scott's toilet paper. I shit you not. It's pretty good, isn't it? I bought 3 cases of toilet paper, not boxes, not packages. I bought 3 cases of toilet paper. You might not have that much storage capability, but maybe 1 case, all right, for you. The point is, I got it on sale. I got the coupon. I haven't had to buy toilet paper since. And yes, toilet paper stores just fine, as long as it's not in a wet environment. Never have had to buy toilet paper ever again. When I go to the store, and I do not need tuna, but tuna's on sale in the can, if there's a maximum purchase of 10, I will take all 10. 69 cents a can. Otherwise, regularly, it's $1.33. See, these, quit running out of stuff and then being held captive by whatever price that there's out there. If it's on sale, buy it. If it's not on sale, don't buy it. There's enough stuff on sale in a food store that you don't need to have that specific product right then and there. You can wait till it goes on sale. Another idea how to save money. Here's one that's a killer, and there's a lot of people that do not need this stuff. The gym membership or the exercise equipment at home, because it's just going to be so convenient to have it in the house. Put on your fucking jogging stuff, your sweats, whatever makes you happy that you wear, and walk out your front door. It's free. It kills me on trash day to see all of the exercise equipment that was used as a coat hanger out on the trash. It happens all the time. Don't buy the crap. Don't get the gym membership. Just walk outside. You can run outside. You can carry weights if you want while you're running. You get all the exercise you want for free. And you don't have to go down and buy special weights either. I'm sure you got shit in the house that is more than heavy enough that you shouldn't have bought to begin with, that you can run down the street with. Yeah, you might look silly. The thieves will probably leave you alone because they think you're a loon. It's a good idea. Stock market investing. Everybody wants to get into the stock market and make their millions. It's not going to happen. Stock market is too grossly over manipulated. Now, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying you're not a day trader. You're not a professional trader. This is highly manipulated market. Focus in on long-term companies that pay a little bit of a dividend. Buy those and you'll be safe. When you retire, you'll have some money set aside. Don't put all your money there, but if that's something you want to do it safe. I know so many people that have gotten into this Webull and Robinhood and other stuff like that. They put $1,000 or $2,000 in and it's poof, gone. You're not a professional trader. Hell, even the professional traders can't even get it right. Buy the safe investments. Be done with it. The two biggest killers in a marriage for finances is going to be a mortgage or rent and a vehicle. I'm not big on renting, okay? Not big at renting at all. You constantly, every month, are pissing away money to somebody else. But if that is your only option or the current option, let's be smart about it. We don't need to live in a palace, all right? We don't need to have the newest, the best apartment place. There's nothing wrong with living outside of a high-priced community to live in a budget or a very affordable apartment. Yeah, it might not have the newest this and the newest that and the newest wood floor and the newest carpeting. You know what? We're talking about financial goals here. Your goal should be to get into a house that you buy, and certainly not a condominium. Don't buy a condominium, for Pete's sakes. Get yourself a house. And the house does not need to be a palace either. You don't need to have this big, huge property. You see on the news all the time, well, the American dream has gone away because nobody can afford a house because the interest rate is high. The American dream is strong as it can be right now. It's just that we have a lot of idiots that are taking and buying houses, paying over cost so they can have that house in that exact area. Your goal is to buy a house, even, and once again, if you have to be outside of that high-priced area, buy an older house, look for foreclosures, look for tax foreclosures, look for low-cost houses that need maintenance, and then fix it. Doesn't have to be right away, but over time, fix it. YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, TikTok have people who have dedicated their lives to showing you how to fix your house, how to fix your car, how to repair a toaster oven. Your toaster oven breaks down. It needs a heating element. Christ's sakes, do not throw it out in the garbage and go buy a new one on the credit card. That's why your credit card is maxed out. Fix the damn element. I have widget ABC. Let's go to YouTube and put in repair widget ABC. Oh, holy shit. There's 8 videos on there of somebody showing me how to replace XYZ. And some of them even tell me where to go get the part. It's right down in the description. These are the ways to save money and not get divorced because you've ran yourself down into the toilet as a married couple because you didn't talk, you didn't have goals in alignment, and you made stupid decisions. These are the goals, and this is the way you need to retrain yourself in life. So I hope you've learned something here, and until our next hardtack.